The spacious place. Silas woke up, but the morning did not feel bright. It felt tight. It felt like his room was a little too small, his blanket was a little too heavy, and his shoes were much too hard to find. His chest felt like it had a tiny knot right in the middle, pulling tighter with every tick of the clock. At breakfast, Silas accidentally bumped his glass. Sticky orange juice splashed across the table and onto his favorite shirt. Then he remembered he had a big test at school today. The small worries and the big worries started to pile up, pressing in on him like a heavy winter coat that was 2 sizes too small. When Silas got to school, he saw a group of children whispering. He wondered if they were talking about his juice-stained shirt. His friend Eliana waved to him, but Silas was too busy worrying to wave back. The world felt narrow and crowded, as if the walls of the hallway were leaning in to listen to his heartbeat. By recess, the tight feeling was everywhere. Silas sat under the big oak tree and squeezed his eyes shut. He felt like he was trapped in a tiny box where there wasn't enough room to breathe or be brave. He didn't want to play. He just wanted the squeezing to stop. Then, Silas remembered something. He didn't have to carry the squeeze all by himself. He took a deep breath and whispered a prayer. God, everything feels too tight. I am pressed on every side. Please help me. He called out into the quiet, and he waited for God to hear. Suddenly, the air felt different. It was as if a giant, gentle hand reached down and lifted Silas up. The tight box vanished. The heavy coat fell away. He felt himself rising above the shadows and the whispers, moving toward a light that felt warm and kind. Silas found himself in a spacious place. There were no walls here, only rolling green hills and a sky that went on forever. The sun was bright and fair, and the air smelled like clover and peace. There was so much room to run, to dance, and to just be Silas. Eliana appeared in the meadow too, running through the tall grass with a kite. Silas realized that in this spacious place, he wasn't worried about his shirt or what people said. God was right there with him, strong and kind. His peace settled into Silas's mind like a warm blanket. When Silas opened his eyes, he was back under the oak tree, but the squeezed feeling was gone. He stood up and brushed the grass off his knees. He looked at the group of children from earlier. They were just talking about a game. Even if they had been talking about him, Silas knew it didn't matter. God was his helper, and God's love was truer than any whisper. That night, as Silas climbed back into bed, the room didn't feel small anymore. The shadows were just shadows, and the blanket felt soft, not heavy. He knew that whenever the world tried to press him tight, he could call out again. God would always be his refuge, his guiding light, and his very own spacious place.